episode, we move the hulls on a huge trailer to Oslo, where BareBare will lay next to the famous ship Fram. We knock ice off the beams and mount them with the help of good friends. Hi, my name is Anna, and this is my husband Leif Erik. He came up with this idea to build a simple catamaran, put it in a container and send it from ice-cold Norway to Tahiti in the middle of the Pacific Ocean. This way we could start sailing in paradise. I said, what a crazy idea. Let's do it. This is the adventure of building and sailing BareBare. We hired the biggest trailer we could find, and on a very early Sunday morning we drove down to Fredrikstad to pick up the hulls and bring them to Oslo for the winter. We struggled quite a bit to get the huge trailer into the garden and even more to get it out again with one hull on the top. But we succeeded.
Every time your best friend coming over, it seems kind of strange to you, but she says that you're a one only lover. They're talking, laughing, joking around.
We connected it to Jan's big car and hit the road. The hull was not balanced correctly because the trailer was not exactly meant for boats, and the trip to Oslo gave us quite a bit of nervous tensions, but we managed. 1.5 hours later, we arrived Bygdøy and unloaded the hull on the lawn in front of the museums, just in front of the famous triangle building that contained Fram, the ship that Roald Amundsen had used on his famous expedition, reaching the South Pole as the first man ever. In this historic area, BareBare was to spend her first winter close together with the small, open, traditional boats. As soon as we had unloaded one hull, we were on our way back to Fredrikstad, loaded the second hull on the trailer, and this time we were all rather tired, and drove back to Oslo. After unloading the second hull, we secured them so they would not fall down. And by then, all 5 of us were totally exhausted.
Scandinavian Wharram building.
One early ice-cold autumn morning, we literally knocked the ice off the beams. It's very heavy, but we're just trying to get the ice and the water out. So, oops! We loaded them up onto Oddvar's old pickup and drove them to Bygdøy, where BareBare were laying in front of the Fram Museum. We worked concentrated to align the 2 hulls by keep measuring the diagonals as exact as possible. A lot of friends were already gathered to work on their own traditional boats, and they gladly helped us, lifting the very heavy beams onto the 2 hulls.
Every time your best friend coming over, it seems kind of strange to you, but she says that you're a one only lover. They're talking, laughing, joking around, and you feel a certain kind of truth. But their concentration changes when you walk in the room.
We had to do some adjustments to one of the beams to make it fit and we finally drilled holes for the shear bolts. We lashed the beams to the hulls with very good ropes, and we followed the clear instructions given by Wharram. We enjoyed the beautiful but cold Easter weather. Clear blue sky, temperature -4, which felt like -8 due to the wind. We made a nice big fire, ate hot dogs and had warm drinks. All of us well dressed in wool underneath our working clothes. We have an expression in Norwegian, and it goes, there is no such thing as bad weather, only bad clothes, which of course means, as a good Norwegian, go out in the nature in any weather. When the beams were mounted, BareBare quickly looked like a real boat, and we all agreed we liked the result. And we covered up BareBare for the winter. Thank you for watching this video. I put out new videos every second Friday, and Fridays in between I put out a short story of the building part. If you like what you see, subscribe and hit the buttons, and it's free. And if you want to support me, check out Patron, PayPal or Coffee. And patrons get the videos earlier, and they also get some extra material. And beside that, I have started making mugs for each episode. Check them out and please start collecting. If you have any questions, don't hesitate to ask. And you will find all links in the description below. Massive thanks to everyone who supports this project. It makes a huge difference.